Today on the Matt Walsh Show, children's hospitals around the country are butchering, mutilating, and sterilizing their young patients. So according to Boston Children's Hospital, literally every toddler who has ever been born or will ever be born is trans. Now, if it seems like they're casting the widest imaginable net in order to catch the most children they can and put them all on a path to sterilization and butchery before they can even talk, well, that's because that's exactly what these monsters are doing. And that's why I'm in the very early stages of trying to organize a national coordinated effort to fight back against this evil. You know, it's really just a matter of where do we begin? Maybe we begin at Boston Children's Hospital.
Hospitals doing normally what they would do. Somebody decides to catch wind of it and maybe they're bored, maybe they're looking for some clicks, but they decide to lie about it and say, you gotta come for these folks. Because you can't just say, I'm disturbed by what I've heard. Maybe we should look into it and determine if this is happening. Let's just say things and then say, go and attack. I think we've crossed the line of people saying, who knew it could have happened, to this is what we want to see happening. It's blatant and it's direct now.
The hospital does not perform never has performed procedures on people under 18 to switch their gender or change their genitals in any way. And to go on and confidently look into the camera and say, apparently they're saying every single baby born is a trans baby, and they're immediately putting them on a path towards flipping their gender. It's just not only 100% a lie, but it is so dangerous. It's so egregious. And you're just such a horrible monster of a human being to go on and endanger the lives and the reputations thrown out the window of people that are just healthcare providers trying to make sure that people have an easier time in life, can be taken care of when they have medical needs. You are the devil. You're a horrible, evil human being, and there is no excuse for it. And that's all I can say. It's just very sad.
If conceiving a child would be disastrous for you, you believe, then do not participate in activities that literally billions of times in the past have resulted in the conception of a child. So we're gonna dumb it down as much as possible. If reproduction would be a disaster for you, you believe, then do not participate in the reproductive act. Control yourself. Right? We're human beings. We should be able to exercise some self-control.
Matt Walsh preaching self-control, but only for those women, those filthy women that spread up their legs and want to have sex without the consequence of having a baby every time. How dare they? It's weird because Matt Walsh, as our sleuth producers pointed out, has 4 children. So that would, I guess, would lead us to believe that his wife has only had sex 4 times. Maybe Matt Walsh has only had sex 4 times.
The entire thing with this like just gross, fascist hipster over there, whose face I never wanted to see, and now I know what he looks like. Now I can't unsee him in his like weird log cabin, his literal log cabin. Doesn't have anything to do with the fact that maybe all this is like some closeted, unresolved homosexual feelings. We can't say that, apparently.
Can't say for sure.
Especially for the world that they're building, because nobody's gay. Don't say gay. Anyway, it's just like, okay, yeah, dude, run on that. Great, amazing. And this is the thing, is like, they won't stop having sex. They are just making more excuses for rapists and creeps like themselves.
There are far too many choices. So the modern dating scene is what happens when every beggar becomes a chooser. Everyone is lonely and desperate for companionship, but the field is so flooded with options. Now, on the complete opposite end of this spectrum are arranged marriages. Instead of a boundless, never-ending buffet of options, a young person in a culture that practices arranged marriages will be assigned just one, and they don't even make the choice. There's far less freedom and far less autonomy in a system of that sort, but it is without a doubt superior to our system. We would be happier. Every person in the dating scene right now would be happier if they were just matched up with someone against their will. Actually.
Now, by the way, he can have that opinion. There's many people who advocate arranged marriages, and that's their opinion, man. You can have that, but this declarative statement about it's just a fact, they're happier. Really? Rayvon, would you be happier if someone had arranged a marriage for you at 13 years old to marry a 40-year-old man?
Oh my God, no, absolutely. Like, and he's saying your family picks it. Holy crap, I don't even want to know the type of person my family would force me to get into a marriage with. Essentially what he said, like, if parents are choosing their children's spouses, if they're not supportive of gay relationships, that's out of the question now. You don't even have you don't even get to express your own sexuality. I also want to say, Matt Walsh, you're married. What is your wife thinking? Like, are you unhappy? Is this the way that you're announcing your divorce? That you're unhappy in your marriage? Like, I can't imagine being his wife and just having this clip sent to her over and over again.